might have a lack of patience, but with my old band, we played together for so long, we kind of knew what each other were thinking, and a lot of things musically, and I got used to that. And when we split up, I tried to work with other people, but I realized that I kind of speak this language that you have to learn. And we kind of developed it on our own, and I'd work with new people, and they wouldn't understand the language, and I wouldn't have the patience to kind of explain how I think about things. It's not complicated, it's just different. And when I came to work with Harmful on the record, I realized that when I said things, they understood what I said, and we actually speak the same language. Though we didn't know each other, we have a way of communicating musically where we understand where we're each other coming from. We don't worry about the other guy and their taste and things like that. So it was actually a very natural fit for me. They have a very big wall of sound. They do a lot of noise and a lot of harmonics, and they're a three-piece band. So I can see how difficult that can be, like live, even though on album, because you can have other tracks and you can add layers, and you get this rich texture. With one guitar, I can see it, and a bass. You know, it's hard. And I think like what I can add is kind of these little harmonics and different kind of bending than maybe that Aaron, the guitar player, would do, where it gives a little bit of a strange effect and maybe makes it a little more three-dimensional. And that's what I'm hoping I can kind of contribute to it.
Surviving on apologies and masterpiece until we fall apart.
I prefer to play bass if I had a choice, because that's really like what I've been doing for so long. But I like playing guitar because it challenges me to think musically with more strings and a different way of approaching sound. To me, it gives me something to work hard for. Where like for this set, I've been practicing for a couple months now, and the first month was a little rough because my fingers were working in ways that I'm not used to using, and I think that was a really good thing for me. So for right now, I think it's great.
I came along with a smile, no further denial. Praise amazing grace, gonna get you the same.
I think from my side, a bass and a guitar are totally different things, and maybe it's the way I play bass, but I don't see it interfering. I think that the way I think about playing bass and the way I work with drums is totally different than guitar, so it's just a completely different mindset. I don't see them, what I'm learning here, exactly making it go back into my bass playing, but I do see in my songwriting it can make a very big difference. We're going to do a tour of Germany, which is a month long, because they've been together for 15 years, and this is kind of like you know, their fans waiting for their songs. And from there, after this month, we're going to do a show in London. We're going to book shows all over Europe, and we're also going to try to we're going to get some shows going in Eastern Europe, which would be like through Romania and Macedonia and Bulgaria, and hopefully get into Turkey, and God willing into like Armenia and Georgia as well. It's we're just kind of trying to plan that right now, but I think that's what we're shooting for. But really get anywhere we can go. I mean, I'm actually talking to some people in Brazil about getting some shows down there too, which would be very cool. It's all how we work on the little network, you know.